Welcome to the Cedar Grove Lodge in Kings Canyon National Park. I had not seen an updated video on this resort in a long time, so I flew there, drove there, and decided to make one myself. As you walk up to the building, you can see it's very straightforward. Hotel, market, gift shop, and snack bar. That's really all it is. You're typically going to see this no vacancy sign out front. This is a very tough reservation to get because there are only 21 rooms. So you walk up this ramp, and this is your front door. We go through the front door, we walk in, and we immediately take a left, and you've got your gift shop and your market, and then this is your front desk. It actually took me a little bit of time to figure out that was the front desk. Your market's pretty straightforward. You've got groceries, snacks, a couple of refrigerators, but not a whole lot. That flows directly into this aisle that they consider the gift shop. T-shirts, hats, books, postcards, magnets, everything you would expect from a national park store. From the front desk, we take a left, or a right if you're coming through the front door. We head towards the snack bar. There is an ATM here if you need cash, but they do accept credit card, Apple Pay, all of that. The snack bar is pretty straightforward. There is this really cool, kind of dated seating area with these booths. It feels like it's out of the 80s, but it adds to the overall atmosphere of being kind of off the grid. You feel like you're taking a step back in time, which I really enjoyed. The snack bar is not going to blow you away. It's your typical sandwich spot. You're going to get hamburgers, hot dogs. I think they might have had a chicken sandwich here. There is a salad. There are no French fries or anything fried like that. But honestly, the prices were steep, but the food was pretty good. What I did a lot of the time here, it was spring. This was on May 12th of 2025. I took my food outside. If you go right outside that front door, you can walk straight down to your private little beach here. This is for resort guests only. Like I said, there's only 21 total rooms. The entire time I was out here, I saw maybe 3 or 4 other people out here. But you are right alongside the Kings River. And if you're lucky enough to be there in the spring when the water is really flowing, it's incredible. The sound of the water you can hear from a mile away. You could hear it in your room when you sleep at night. It's just a really, really special spot. The cleanest water, the most peaceful setting to grab a book, sit in a lounge chair, get some sun. I cannot tell you how excited I was to be here. I was only here for a night, and I immediately wished that I had a longer booking. It was truly the perfect place to disconnect from the world. Put your phone away, just completely recharge, and have an authentic national park experience. Also, another alternative they have outside of that grill area that has the booths. Right outside the window, there's some picnic tables on the deck here. And then the really special spot is for the guests only on the second deck. Take a look out here from the first deck. You see the Kings River there, the private beach. It's incredible. The rushing of the water, it doesn't get old the entire time you're there. But if you walk up these stairs, this is for guests only. 18 of the 21 rooms are located on the second floor. They don't have balconies, but you do have this kind of community balcony up here with lounge chairs, a couple tables. Really nice spot to sit and eat up here too if you like. You're a little bit higher up, you get that beautiful view of the river. It's so tough to beat. You feel like you've taken a step back in time. Honestly, I loved everything about it. And now, what everybody's been waiting for, the rooms. You've got this access door with a standard room key. We go inside the access door, and you're greeted by this somewhat dated hallway, but again, it kind of adds to the charm. So I was in room number 3, 2 in from the door. As we open the door here, we come into what looks like a very standard hotel room. From the videos that I had seen before this, granted they were maybe 7 years ago, they have made some updates. The lighting in the room was great. There were plenty of lights above both beds, plenty of switches, plenty of outlets, everything you'd need. You walk over here to this little dresser area. There's a telephone, and they actually give you a little bit of a Sequoia and Kings Canyon National Park guidebook. It's got some easy hikes in there, some moderate hikes, some hard hikes, things that you want to see. We've got a table and chairs. Nice surprise. Another mirror here. I will say they had some nice touches. A coffee maker, granted a little bit of a strange placement right next to the bed, but they also had some extra blankets down here. I'm assuming on some cold nights you might need them. We've got our alarm clock here with outlets, some USB-A outlets as well. It worked perfectly for charging up my phone overnight. The switches above the bed add a little bit of accent lighting on both sides. This is really nice lighting. It's not harsh at all. It does replace what you would typically like have a lamp for. Some artwork on the walls. As we turn around here back towards the window, you can see it's a pretty spacious room. It's 2 queen size beds, and it's clearly been updated. I will say it has been updated. We've got the table and chairs as we walk towards the window. The window does have this little locking mechanism on it that does not allow you to open the window more than about 6 or 8 inches. Obviously, that's a safety thing, probably for small children that could fall out the window. You do only have a parking lot view on this side, but the location makes up for everything. Once again, I will reiterate that these rooms have definitely been updated within the last probably 5 years. The bathroom, once again, it's not your Ritz-Carlton, but it is more than adequate. It's updated. You've got plenty of towels. You've got a brand new sink, toilet paper, everything supplied for you. One thing the national parks are really good at is providing all of your toiletries that you'll need. You've got hand soap, you've got lotion, you've got bar soap for the shower if you prefer that, even some makeup wipes. Your shower, pretty standard. I will say the shower was kind of a little tight, not as small as a cruise ship shower, but a little bit smaller than your average stand-up shower. You've got your shampoo, your conditioner, your shower gel, all right there. Water pressure was actually very good. Water temperature, very easy to control. The shower was clean. Cannot complain about that one bit. Now, something that everybody will ask about, how was the bed? The beds were extremely comfortable. I'm not just saying that. You can tell they're quality mattresses, or at least updated mattresses. And with the window open all night and the sound of the river, I got such a good night's sleep. In addition, one thing I didn't mention, there is a heater. The heater also had a fan setting, and it had a cool setting. I did not try the air conditioning, but it has a cool setting. Now, the only difference between your standard room upstairs is that these 3 downstairs rooms are called deluxe patio rooms. You get a beautiful patio that overlooks the river. The difference is I believe they only have 1 bed. Now, as nighttime falls, it gets even more peaceful here. There were very few bugs here in May. The lodge is just beautiful at night. You still have the sound of the river. And the best part is you have early access to all the hiking trails in the morning. I got up early. I never saw another car in the canyon for over 2 hours. I got to hike to places like Zumwalt Meadows, Grizzly Falls, Roaring Springs Falls, all without seeing another person. It was incredible. One more thing I should note is that there's no cell phone service down in the canyon, but there is resort Wi-Fi for the guests only. Now, would I recommend the Cedar Grove Lodge? Absolutely. It has become one of my new favorite national park stays, and I personally cannot wait to get back.